Afternoon, guys. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, and I'm out here today in a forested area. I've been exploring some back roads with my Jeep, and I decided I was going to stop and have some lunch. And I brought some stuff with me today to fix a special lunch that I was shown by a buddy of mine, Nick Gatton, and it's probably the easiest and best recipe I've ever seen for chili mac. Two very, very simple ingredients: Hormel chili with no beans, easy open can. Velveeta mac and cheese shells, buffalo. All right. We're going to make it in a 10-inch skillet today because I want to try the 10-inch skillet on our current pack stove and see how well that works out. We're going to fix lunch right here on the tailgate. Stay with me. We'll get started. Yeah. Let's see how big the footprint is on this stove compared to the skillet. See if we can use this with a 10-inch skillet or not. About to find out here. Pretty good size footprint on there. Not too shabby. See what it looks like here. Yeah, I think it's okay. We're about to find out, aren't we? A little bit of an angle here. That's okay. So you've got your box of shells here, and you've got your cheese, and then you've got a packet of buffalo seasoning. So you could not use this if you didn't want the buffalo sauce, or you could use it. It's up to you. You don't have to use the whole noodles either. I'm going to definitely use the whole cheese, but there's enough here for 2 people. I'm really only cooking for 1, but the 10-inch skillet is perfect for 2. So I'm going to go ahead and cook it all and see what it looks like in this 10-inch skillet for a 1 skillet meal. All right, that took almost no time to get that water where it was ready to rock and roll. So we're going to put the shells in here and get them going. Get them softened up in the water here. And I just filled that skillet about halfway with water just to give these noodles something to float around in and get soft and boil. I guess that answers the question of whether this pack stove is big enough to handle this 10-inch skillet or not. Plenty stable on there and plenty of heat. All right, so we're just cooking this till the noodles are soft. Pretty hard to screw this up. That's the other thing I like about this recipe is it's so simple. But we're gonna do some nightmare stuff to this skillet and show you that it definitely doesn't stick at all. We don't have any needles sticking to the bottom of this thing at all, and we got it pretty shallow now because a lot of the water's boiled off. Once we get these noodles nice and soft, we'll drain it off and we'll continue here. All right, we got that thing turned down to a simmer now. I'm gonna go ahead and add some cheese to this dude. Get this whole pack in here. Squeeze every ounce of that great cheese out of there, for sure. Then start mixing that cheese in and getting her hot. I've turned the burner down a little bit now, so it's kind of on a low heat. It's not on that boiling heat anymore. But it's hot enough to melt this cheese easy enough into this shells. That's what we're looking for. Enough heat, but not too much heat is always the key to things when you're cooking in the outdoors. The stove controls really well. That's what I like about it. You can control the flame on it really well. Down to a simmer, high enough for a boil. You can see this handle on the skillet stays plenty cool. You don't have to worry about that. You can hang on to it the whole time you're cooking, and you're not going to get burnt. As long as you don't have the flames rising up around the thing crazy, you're going to be fine. Okay, so now we got our cheese melted in. Set our spoon to the side and we'll get our can of chili. And get that bad boy in. Put the whole can in there, just like that. Now we're making chili mac, boys. Now we're making some chili mac. Good stuff. Man, oh man. Could probably put 2 cans of chili in here if you wanted to for a family size deal. Matter of fact, I may go ahead and do that. I've got another can of chili. I may go ahead and throw another one in here. Go ahead and put that second can in there. Since we're cooking for 2 anyway, I'll bag this up and take it home and eat it later. What I don't eat now. So that only leaves getting this mixed in really good and warmed up and adding the buffalo seasoning, which we have right here. So get that opened up. Put that in. That's good and hot looking. Man, that ought to be really good. Okay. Yeah, you could substitute that for hot sauce. Obviously, if you bought regular mac and cheese, you could carry some hot sauce with you. Throw that in there. Some Tabasco or some Frank's Red Hot, whatever you wanted in there. Louisiana hot sauce, my favorite. But they all work. Now we're getting to the point where we got this thing ready to eat. You can see it's not sticking to that skillet whatsoever down there, so that's a real good thing. Well, all right. Ain't nothing left now but the taste test. No question about that. All right. See what we got. Oh, man. That thing is extra special good right there, boy. Nick Gatton, home run. I could eat that by the bucket load. That's the best chili mac on the planet. Wow. So good. All right, guys, listen, I appreciate you joining me here today for this quick tailgate lunch. This recipe for chili mac by Nick Gatton. Again, it's an easy store-bought recipe. Hormel chili, mac and cheese shells by Velveeta. And I'm telling you right now, you cannot miss with this thing. I could just eat this till my stomach explodes. It's just that good. But I'm telling you, this 10-inch skillet for a 2-person meal, there's more than enough here, no doubt. And talking my mouth full here. It worked out perfect with that pack stove. It was a very simple thing that you can carry, you know, especially if you got like a canoe or some type of conveyance. Throw that 10-inch skillet in your bag, throw that pack stove in your bag, and if you can't start a fire because of a fire ban or you don't have time or something like that, it's late in the evening, you just want to cook up a quick meal, that small pack stove will handle up to that 10-inch skillet, no problem at all. And that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to check out today, and also wanted to show you this recipe, again, from my buddy Nick Gatton, who's an associate instructor at the Pathfinder School. So I just put that in a container to save the rest of it. Look at that. I mean, there is nothing sticking to the bottom of that skillet, and I'm just scraping that stuff out with a silicone spoon and cleaning that thing out almost completely. All I'm gonna have to do is boil some water in that bad boy, ready for the next time. Before a quick dessert, Belgian waffle with butter via my buddy Kyle Sandberg. Woo-wee. That dude tastes like. Oh yeah. That's good dessert. Perfect. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, for our business. All of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. Don't forget to check out selfrelianceoutfitters.com for the best camp cookware on the market today, guaranteed for life. Thank you.